Hello and welcome back. We are drafting my cube on Magic Online again. Pretty excited about this. I opened Lurrus. That could be like the technically correct pick. I don't know. Lurrus is very strong, but we're not doing that. I did that last draft. We are going to do something else. And what do I feel like doing? There's so many different directions we can go. I could take Underworld Breach and move into Storm. I could just take Fixing and stay open. Mox Opal is actually a pretty strong pickup here, and I'm not passing too many cards that signal artifacts. Let's take a Mox Opal and see if I can go into an artifact-based deck. That seems fun. Phyrexian Invoker helps me stay open. Volcanic Island, the text box looks weird, but I guess they all have it. For some reason, that one looks strange to me. I guess the gradient between blue and red is more pronounced than like blue and black. So that's a good one. The Deep Analysis is tempting. Field of the Dead, if you get it early and you can build around it, is just one of the best like late game win cons, but I think I'm just going to take the Revoker. It's a strong, like, disruptive piece. There's Thopter Foundry, which I like a lot. Ashnod Delta is good. Daze is good. Monoskelion is tempting, but this is already a good backbone for a solid artifact deck. Getting Thopter Foundry early and getting it third pick, I think, is a great sign, because that means Sword of the Meek people don't usually pick up unless they have Thopter Foundry, so if it's in the cube, I should be able to find it. But even if it's not in the cube, this card just enables you to like sacrifice your stuff and turn it into flyers, which are really strong in this format. So even if you don't have combos, I think Thopter Foundry is just a strong card. Like, you can, if you have artifact creatures, right, like Revoker, and you equip Cranial Plating and attack, your opponent kills the Revoker, you just sacrifice it and get a 1/1 flyer. So it's really hard for your opponent to stop you from doing your artifact stuff. So that's a pretty fun line. I could take Mana Tithe here. I could take Polluted Delta. I think I want to take Polluted Delta before Mana Tithe. Cutting White could be fun. Lotus Petal is tempting too, but I think we're just going to take Polluted Delta. Blue-Black is feeling open. That's the gist that I'm getting. So we could end up in like Esper Ninjas or something of that nature. All right, Black is definitely open. Kolaghan's Command, Inquisition of Kozilek going that late is pretty shameful, actually. That card is insane. I just take it. It's like this. You need to take removal and interaction highly, and the disruption and discard is just so strong in this format that, you know, Inquisition shouldn't be going like fifth pick. I could pass it and go for like a Chromatic Sphere or like a Treasure Cruise, or maybe even take a Tundra just to set up my mana for blue-white. But blue-black artifacts with Thopter Foundry is actually a possibility, and I'm here for that, actually. Blue-black artifacts is something I don't think I've drafted yet. That seems fun. Oh boy, a lot of good options here. Containment Construct is tempting. Like a black-based discard deck would be fun. Engineered Explosives is just a strong card. You can kill, you know, pretty much anything with that. But I don't know. I've never done a discard-based artifact deck before. Containment Construct going late is a good sign. I think the winning play is Engineered Explosives. I'm still deciding if I want to take that or not, because I haven't even showcased like the base decks yet enough to then go and draft like crazy stuff. Do I want to take the Disciplined pick? Yeah, probably. I'll just take Engineered Explosives. It's so good. Just being able to selectively kill whatever your opponent has, and then in artifacts you can rebuy it with like a Scrap Trawler or a Retriever. I think it's just an irreplaceable card. Containment Construct is sweet though. I love that one. Oh no, Scourge of Niltoth going this late? And Squee, do I just take it? I can move into black-red discard, which feels wildly open. Should have gotten Containment Construct. Because I could just take Lashiel and go that direction. Or I can move into this black-red thing. I think I'm going to try and draft Discipline to take Lashiel and move into artifacts. And just hope that someone else figures out the black-red discard deck. If I had taken Containment Construct there, then I could pivot. Oh no! Czar of Baghdad. I think it's too late now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's too late for me. Hopefully someone else picks up on this. We're going to take our Signal Pest and be pretty happy about it, though. But yeah, there was a really solid black-red discard deck going around. But I think we're in a good spot. We got Flooded Strand. We could also take Voldaren Bloodcaster. I think I'm going to use this opportunity to pick up on our mana, though. That's some really late fixing. And Underground Sea going around is good. Angie's Ravager is interesting. That is a fairly late one, but I'll take the blue-black duel. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to just jump on this discard train. It's so wide open. But Looks like there's a lot of things that are open. Holy cow, Dragon's Rage, Channeler, Incinerate, Daze. Like every archetype right now is open. I'm gonna take Daze because I at least know him in blue and it's just a good magic card. Alright, blue-red. Riel the Everwise, Reckless Impulse, Tarfire. I'll also take Miasmic Mummy and still move into zombie artifacts. But I think we're just gonna take like a Tarfire here. If I end up playing it, oh my gosh, Kolaghan's Command? What is happening? Okay, we're in Grixis artifacts, I guess. Kolaghan's Command is an insane magic card. Thrill of Possibility, Greater Gargadon. I will take the Thrill of Possibility and Squee. Alright. The best deck possible would have been moving into discard, but this is looking fun. We get to take Chandra here's tempting. Cryptbreaker, Demonic Tutor. I could take Demonic Tutor and wheel Chandra. That's interesting. I have Thopter Foundry, so I can use Tutor to set up Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meat combos. But I also didn't see that much black. Maybe I'll just like Jeskai artifacts. That's tempting. I could take Terrarian and move into Jeskai or like a Flooded Strand here. No, I'm gonna take Demonic Tutor. Let's do it. I don't know where I'm headed, but let's go head first. Squee is maybe not getting there. Unfortunately, Bizarre Baghdad got passed already, so I know I'm not gonna get like the best payoff for it. There's Scrap Trawler. We're doing it. Grixis artifact. Scrap Trawler, we can get a Ratchet Bomb. Oh yeah. I'm on board with that. There's Lion's Eye Diamond, Ornithopter, Thought Monitor. I love Thought Monitor. Arid Mesa helps. Yeah, let's just take Thought Monitor. Just cement ourselves in artifacts here. There are some cards going late that probably shouldn't be going late, but we're here. Jeskai Ascendancy. I love it. Serum Visions. So I definitely need to take Fixing here. I think taking Underground or Watery Grave is probably the pick. Serum Visions can help with Fixing and Disciple's alright. But I need to make sure I can cast my spells. And Demonic Tutor for Scrap Trawler is probably going to be a common line for me. And maybe not playing Lasheel or splashing Lasheel off like a white card. Oh my. There's a lot of stuff here. I probably need to take this Badlands. That can help cement me in my Grixis mana. But Etched Champion is pretty nice. But I need to cast my cards here. We have, unfortunately, no fetches that can go and grab this card. Plains Island Swamp. So this helps with Esper colors. I like that. Remat is just a good card. Sort by mana value. And I think we're just going to sideboard Squee, but keep the rest. Remat is good. Steam Vents. I mean, that sets us up for just having all of the on-color fixing. Let's just take Steam Vents. I'm going to wheel some playables out of some of these cards. Brainstorm is a really good one. Junk Diver with Scrap Trawler might be the pick, but Brainstorm is so good. With fetches and stuff in 2, I have Polluted Delta Flooded Strand. This is just like draw 3. So I might take that, and we could wheel a Magmatic Channeler or something out of this pack. I'm going to take the Brainstorm. I think being able to look through my deck is important. I don't really have a very clear win condition right now, but we have the Fixing in Grixis to do a lot of stuff, and setting up, Demonic Tutor, Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meat loops, I think will be really helpful for us. And if that doesn't happen, I don't have to be all in on artifacts. I can move into spells or something like that. But we have, oh boy, Yorion or Beaumont Courier. Right now, Yorion is good with Thought Monitor. Phyrexian Invoker kind of Lasheel a little bit. I mean, it's a big play. Beaumont Courier is just a cheap artifact. I like Beaumont Courier more. It's more thematic. I think Yorion might be like the more winning play, but here we have Chandra. Chandra is really nice. Do I have the mana for her? I have Steam Vents, Badlands? I think so. Terrarian is also tempting. It helps me with my mana. It's pretty good with Scrap Trawler. But I think Chandra is a solid win condition for my deck that now, like, I could be fairly confident, regardless of what happens, my deck is capable of winning the game. Impulse versus Force of Negation. I guess being proactive with Impulse is probably useful. Force of Negation being double blue is tough. I'm not doing Cookbook, I'm not doing Vengevine or Time Twister stuff, so we take Impulse. There's Dreadfugue. Yeah, I think I'm moving into more Grixis spells than I am artifacts, and I'm totally fine with it. People should just not, these discard spells are very, very important in this cube, because stopping your opponent from doing stuff is oftentimes more effective than doing stuff faster yourself. So, like, Dreadfugue discarding your opponent's, mana elf is a lot faster than just playing a mana elf yourself a lot of the time. Because you know, you can take the mana elf if it's necessary for their hand, but if it's not, then you take something else that would kill your stuff. It's just a really good thing to do. We have Chandra, Jeskai Ascendancy, Knight of the Reliquary. I guess I take this Dockside Extortionist. Spellseeker, Intruder Alarm, and Bonus Round. Bonus Round going around late is crazy. He says as he passes it. Okay, Ravenous Intruder's big. I like that one, but I also like Spell Stutter. I'll take Spell Stutter. I'm kind of moving off this artifact theme. Faithless Looting is also interesting. So what am I getting rid of? Beaumont Courier, Signal Pest are a bit weird. Phyrexian Invoker is just a good card. Dockside Extortion is Thopter Foundry. You can sacrifice your Moxen to like get a lot of value that way, so that's fun. I will take a Mox Ruby. Mana Drain, Ox, Metallic Mimic. Like, we're gonna wheel something good from this pack, but Mox Ruby is just an excellent magic card here. Kaito Shizuki. I like some Kaito. That gives me a really strong win condition with Chandra Kaito. I'm playing like Grixis Super Friends. Do that. There's a Snapcaster Mage too. I'm on board. Yeah, I think we were just getting cut. Ooh, Vendilion Click. I think I need to take Mana Leak first. I don't have the mana for Vendilion Click yet. My deck looks like a mess, but we're going to cut this. Probably cut this. Maybe even cut Scrap Trawler, just run Engineered Explosives as a thing, and then we just have this nice deck. So that's what we're doing. I want Vendilion Click so badly, but my curve is already pretty top heavy, but I already have... I have two... Oh, I can't play Mox Opal. This is hard. Spellstutter Sprite. I'm just going to take Vendilion Click. It's a good win condition. It's a good top end card. And now I'm just going to take removal and fixing as much as I possibly can. This is basically my failsafe. I wanted to go into artifacts. I got some amount of cards leading me into artifacts, but then I got cut pretty hard. So I wasn't getting the artifact card. So instead of forcing it hard, I kind of pivoted it off. And now I just have a bunch of good cards that I can play in any deck. And I'm leaning into ninjas. Like, I could easily transition from this into like a Grixis ninja style deck. Then they give me Onicult Anvil Myr Retriever. Onicult Anvil is good. I don't think I have the creature base to support a Smuggler's Copter. Jadar is okay. Myr Retriever is tempting, but I don't have a sack outlet. If I play the Anvil, we have Scrap Trawler. I mean, it's pretty good if I can support it. Let's try it. I really would like to make this work if at all possible. Here we have Lava Dart, I think is just quite good. Hard Evidence is also tempting. It does make an artifact, and people don't seem to like Lava Dart, so I could take Hard Evidence. That providing blockers for my Planeswalkers I think is pretty useful. And then just like helping me get through my deck. Blooded Strand right now can grab red because I have Steam Vent, so let's just take Hard Evidence. I like the Anvil. I want the Anvil to work, especially with Thopter Foundry. So if I can fit something like this sub-theme into my deck, I'd be pretty happy about it. I don't think Signal Pest will work, but I'm not certain. But like, Scrap Trawler Engineered Explosives in this 3-color deck is really nice. Mind Desire, Zurin Orb, Chain Lightning, ooh, Gadrak? I love me a Gadrak. I'm hoping to get Gadrak on the wheel, but I'm going to take Chain Lightning for some more interaction here. Probably cutting Faithless Looting. Gadrak fits this theme quite well, especially with Onicult Anvil. Because he triggers off of creatures that you kill on your opponent's side. It's just any creature that dies. So if you play Gadrak, and then you Chain Lightning your opponent's creature, you get a token. If you attack with a token, and it dies, and it trades for something, you get 2 treasures. It's just quite good. So I have enough playables right now. I really need to focus on mana. Right now I have Chain Lightning, Hard Evidence, Brainstorm, Starfire. This guy's good. Sparse Headquarters, not in the right colors. Quirk Clan Ironworks. I mean, I have Scrap Trawler and stuff, but I don't have a full combo. So I don't think we're going to do that. We're just going to take Dreadhorde Arcanist, and we're just playing Grixis spells, but like a not fully supported Grixis spells deck. I think that's okay. This is not the best deck I've ever drafted by far. Maybe I do run Faithless Looting now that I have Dreadhorde Arcanist. Because with the really sketchy mana that I have, I think Faithless Looting could be important. Ooh, gosh. Scrap Heap Scrounger, Blood Chief's Thirst. I guess I take the Blood Chief's Thirst. Because I have 2 discard spells, I have 2 removal spells, getting a 3rd is pretty nice. Yeah. Especially now that I have Dreadhorde Arcanist, I can start going off on that. I want the artifacts to work, I just don't think it will. If I cut these 5, I'll have 29 with 6 is 23 playables. Yeah, I think I probably just have to cut artifacts. It It was open, and then it got cut so hard in pack 2. But I'm pretty happy with how this deck ended up. We're just a straight up Grixis control, needing like one more good fetch land. Oh no, this is the opening pack. Oh, I want all these cards. Yuriko, Duress, Experimental Synthesizer, but I think, let me see, I cut all of these. 29, I have 23 playables. Yeah, I just gotta take Scalding Tarn. I need, oh, Krark, Spell Snare. Alright, we're in business. Krark is insane in this deck. Spell Snare is so good too. I only have right now Daze, Spell Stutter Sprite. Krark is too much fun. I gotta go for it. Ooh, Finale of Debit Promise. I like that. Fiery Temper is interesting too, but Finale of Promise is really, I mean, this is just good cards. That doesn't help with fixing. Raven's Crime can help in some matchups, but I feel like I'm interested in Magnetic Insight maybe over this Faithless Looting, because now Magnetic Insight with Krark is pretty nice. It's extra cards with like Dreadhorde Arcanist. There's the Lava Dart we were looking for. Yeah, we're solidly in this. I don't know if I want to main deck Finale of Promise. Wow, Diabolic Enchantment late. I'm not playing it, but that's crazy. Past in Flames too. We could go like Past in Flames and play this weird Storm deck. Alright, so this is 25 playables. I like Engineered Explosives. I might sideboard in Finale of Promise in the slower matchups. And then 16 lands with Brainstorm, Hard Evidence, Impulse, and the ability to survive on 2 mana for a while seems good to me. I just want to make sure my colored mana situation is good. I'm trusting Magic Online. Sort by mana value. 16 land, Engineered Explosives. A lot of disruption. I could side out Phyrexian Revoker for another land, but I don't think that's necessary. It's a win condition. This deck looks awesome. See you guys at round 1. All right, we're playing against Captain M22. This hand, we're on the draw, but I have Engineered Explosives to clean up like a really busted start. And then I have Daze Vendilion Click to slow things down a bit. So I think we're in a good spot, especially against elves. Do I Engineered Explosive? I guess there's no real way for me to stop them from doing the thing. So I think I'm going to wait to EE for 1. I'm just going to Polluted Delta for Steam Vents probably. Because I have double blue, double black, and I think this deck has more blue than black. It's a tricky thing though against, if they're playing elves, then EE for 1 is going to be good. We'll see what they Reclaimer. I'm going to grab Steam Vents. Alright, now we have Hardcast Daze at the ready and Impulse. I'm just going to play Swamp. I don't know, maybe they like get Wasteland or something and just start wrecking me. Yeah, so Elvish Reclaimer gets big really fast, right? If you have 3 or more land cards in your graveyard, it just becomes a 3/4. Okay. Just grabbing fetches. So they're not on elves, because if they're on elves, they grab Guy's Cradle there. So I probably just want to Engineered Explosives for 1, kill the Reclaimer. Because a 3/4 creature is really big. Take 3. Okay, they have a lot of lands. Can't counter that. Seems good. And then if they dredge Loam, I can Vendilion Click it away. Is the game plan now? Chain Lightning, Phyrexian Revoker, Spell Stutter Sprite. Oh, Vendilion Click is a fairy. So if I Vendilion Click into Spell Stutter Sprite, I can do some stuff. But I think I'm probably, well, Chain Lightning doesn't even kill Elvish Reclaimer. I think I'm just gonna take Spell Stutter Sprite. And oh, Elvish Reclaimer is small now. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so we're gonna draw step, Vendilion Click them, and probably take life from the Loam. And then I have Daze at the ready too. And then once I Vendilion Click, I can Spell Stutter Sprite for 2 next turn. They didn't dredge. Alright, let's click and see what's going on. They instantly kill it. Unfortunate. Satyr, Wayfinder, Endurance, and lands. Okay. I guess Endurance is pretty good against me, so I'll take that. They can dredge Loam now if they want to. They do not. So Endurance is gone, and they just have a bunch of mana in hand. Oh no, do they have Hogak? That would be problematic. They don't Hogak, and they don't play the Wayfinder. That's interesting. I guess they're going to Elvish Reclaimer for something? I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and play Engineered Explosives for 1. Then get down a Flooded Strand and pass turn. And if they're doing that, I guess I just want to kill this now. Fetch, because I want to hold up Lava Dart as well. I'm just going to grab an island. I think I have enough mana Stack this to kill the thing. They grab Field of the Dead. All right. I'm dealing with that. That's a problem. I don't think my deck has Wasteland, but they need 7 lands in play for this to do a thing. They have 4, next turn is going to be 5. So I got to take to the air pretty quickly. Okay, Shambling Ghast works for me. They've got to be playing Hogak, I would imagine. I'll let them Windswept Heath. Oh, there's nothing to find. Yes. Okay, I love it. They cast Light from the Loam. Sure. They got a lot of lands, but they're running out of fetchable duels. And I think we're just going to Lava Dart this thing. They get a treasure. That's fine. Now I get to resolve Kaito with Spellstutter Sprite in play. And I get to play a Mountain, which lets me sacrifice it. Play Kaito. Make our Ninja. Pass turn. Hopefully if they like Lightning Bolt Kaito, I can Spellstutter Sprite it. This Daze is looking pretty awkward though. Okay, here comes Satyr Wayfinder. I mean, they're dredging their deck very hard, so they're going to have Life from the Loam. Crop Rotation, Sylvan Safekeeper, Valakut Exploration. Squandered Resources. Yeah, that's getting scary. Okay, you can get a bunch of mana. I mean, if they have Titania, I need an answer right this turn. Otherwise, I can't counter it, right? They have Squandered Resources to go over the top of my Daze. That helps. That helps a lot. Let's attack with our Ninja. Then we uptick Kaito. Then we can cast Demonic Tutor. And let's just see what we have. I don't actually have a game plan yet. Kolaghan's Command. Hard Evidence, Dread Fugue. I can Phyrexian Revoker the Squandered Resources. I can play Dreadhorde Arcanist. That doesn't really help so much. I can play Dockside Extortion to get some treasures. That doesn't really help. I can grab Brainstorm and find multiple things, which is okay. I don't love it. Right now, I'm leaning the most towards Phyrexian Revoker on Squandered Resources, because they're probably playing that if they have Titania. They do have a lot of fetch lands, though, so that doesn't really help. I think I need something that wins the game, and probably just grabbing Chandra is the thing that does that. Yeah. Grab Chandra, play Chandra. Then I can put a loyalty counter. Play Watergrave tapped. And I can Lava Dart the Satyr Wayfinder if I need to. I'm scared of what they're about to do, though. That treasure token is pretty rough. If they just have Titania Squandered Resources, it's just game over. Okay, Elves of Deep Shadow. I think I'm just going to Lava Dart the Satyr Wayfinder so I don't get Hogacked. Alright, we're in business. We are in business. Dread Fugue, that is amazing. Alright, show me what you got. Cast with Cleave. 1, 2, 3. Just all lands. Alright, that's pretty rough for them. Make some elementals. Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next turn they're gonna get Field of the Dead stuff. Draw a card. Okay, Inquisition doesn't do anything. I mean, this is kind of the fundamental problem with discard, right? Your opponent just has nothing in hand, and you can't you can't prevent their top decks because they're gonna go land, fetch Field of the Dead, get 2 zombies. That is a particularly good time to draw Corvold. Think of Super Dead right now. Oh boy, they're down to 8 though. Actually, no, I think there's a way I can do this. That was a really good time to draw Corvold. They have all of these. Oh, they have Squandered Resources Corvold too. Yeah, that's awesome. But they're putting themselves outside of Field of the Dead range. So I think my game plan now is to like get in unblockable hits with the ninjas, protect my creatures at all costs with Spellstutter Sprite. Oh, that's a problem. This is just the ninja, right? Yeah. All right. Got Jury. Their deck is so sweet. And they're attacking Kaito. That makes sense. I think I just have to make a ninja next turn, most likely. We'll see what I draw for turn. That's great. Okay. I think I can do this. Attack for 1. They fall to 7. Then we Spellseeker. Do I Inquisition? We're gonna like Spellseeker for Chain Lightning. I guess I don't even have double red to flash it back. So that's unfortunate. Spellseeker for Chain Lightning. 2 mana left over. I think I just have to Spellseeker here. I need to hold up Spellstutter Sprite. Real possibility, Tarfire, hard evidence. Yeah, it's Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning their face. They fall to 4. Then I can't... not being able to flash it back I think is going to kill me here. I will just put a loyalty counter. And then with Kaito, we're just going to make a ninja. So we're fairly all in on this Chandra game plan. But if I can untap with a ninja and Chandra in play, then I can flash back Chain Lightning and kill them. And my opponent sacrificed down below 7 lands. Oh, well, that's a good spell starter sprite target for sure. That would have been disastrous. Okay, so now they can't go off with Field of the Dead. I said, haha, I love it. Finally, there's a target for this beautiful spell stutter. I mean, to be fair, I could have just cast Inquisition of Kozilek. Corvold might get big enough to just one-shot me. I don't actually know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Oh my gosh. That's bad. Yikes. Alright, goodbye board. I think I'm just dead now, right? 9, 13, yeah. Me. Alright, game 2. This is probably my worst possible matchup. I'm good at dealing at smaller things, but I don't really have a lot to deal with 5 drops, right? I don't have the good counter magic you would want. And they top decked, I mean, I kept them at bay for a while, but then they just top decked Corvold. I think overall, though, I'm still fairly happy with my deck. Now I know what they're doing. I don't have to worry about Hogak and stuff. It's just land sacrifice. Spell Starter Sprite is good against Fast Bond. They have some mana else I can kill with Lava Darts and Tarfires. And then I just need to go, I need to play aggressively because they will win the late game. They are the control deck in this situation. All right, let's do this. We are the aggressors. We know their deck. Yeah, brainstorm into Dreadhorde Arcanist. Let's do it. Yeah, I actually do want to turn 1 brainstorm because I want to hit red mana as soon as possible. Okay, there we go. What are we doing now? I want all of these, I think, except for maybe Tarfire. Although killing the early creatures will be nice. I think I just want 3 lands, so I'm actually going to Magmatic Insight discarding Swamp. So we can put Spellseeker and then Tarfire, but I have to fetch next turn, don't I? So yeah, Spellseeker then Tarfire, because I'm going to discard and draw them. Cast this. Magmatic Insight discarding Swamp. There we go. Next turn, I can play Dreadhorde Arcanist and Tarfire in the same turn. And then we're set up to do some pretty good Arcanist stuff. Don't you dare Thoughtseize. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. I like that they're combining this stuff with Life from the Loam, though. Oh, that's a good one. All right, let's go Arcanist. Play Polluted Delta past turn. If I don't have to crack this, I don't want to because I have Brainstorm, but my hand's quite good. I maybe would put back Spellseeker just because it's not the best. Okay, Jury is going to die. So yeah, I think end of turn here I do have to grab Badlands and just Tarfire the Jury. Take 1, that's fine. There's Daze, pretty good in this spot. So let's go ahead and attack with Dreadhorde Arcanist. I can Brainstorm and then cast Spellseeker. Cast Brainstorm. Oh, this is so good. I love this card. Okay, so don't really need Watery Grave. Phyrexian Revoker on Squandered Resources actually seems like it shuts down a good chunk of their deck. It also attacks. Like the thing here is this attacks for damage. So what am I even doing here? I want Daze. I guess I just put back these 2 lands. They block milling themselves more. I guess they're just aiming for Life from the Loam. Fast Bond, Llanowar is interesting. Then we play our Spellseeker. And this is going to grab, I guess, Inquisition. It's hard to see actually what I want to do. Dreadfuge is bad. Bloodchief Source can kill a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to grab Inquisition. That can threaten their hand. Okay, Exploration is fine. A little bit scary. Let's Inquisition them and see what's going on. Seer, Fiery Confluence is good to know about, and then Field of the Dead. Okay. Do I want to try and tempt them into Fiery Confluencing next turn? I don't know. Let's Impulse. No, actually, I think I want to just daze away the Fiery Confluence. Let's just Phyrexian Revoker naming Squandered Resources. Can attack here. Cast Tarfire on their face. Then we daze the Fiery Confluence, hopefully. Right? I mean, what else? What other play do they have here? I'm trying to tempt them into this so much. They didn't see daze last game, but my resources. All right, so we're just gonna daze this, and that's why we did that. We set it up to be so juicy for them that they couldn't resist, and now they're in trouble. Bloodchief's Thirst, excellent. All right, let's go like this. I'm just gonna Chain Lightning their face, and then cast Chain Lightning off Dreadhorde Arcanist. This just sets up for so much damage. Attack. Cast Chain Lightning. Targeting you. They fold a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And I guess I just wait. Not a whole lot I need to do here. They're down to 3 life. Kolaghan's Command puts them down to 1. Oh, that puts them back up to 2. And Infernal Grasp is exiled. So the last card in their hand is 1 unknown. Right, let's cast Impulse. Thrill of Possibility and some lands. I guess I'll just grab a mountain here. That way I can cast Magmatic Insight, discarding my land with Dreadhorde Arcanist. Soulstar Sprite's nice. I think they're just dead, right? Do this. Let's... I guess at this point I should Inquisition, so I just know for sure the coast is clear, because a removal spell could cause problems. Nah, let's get value here. Cast this. Vendilion Click is good. And then we Kolaghan's Command them. Target player discards a card. 2 damage to any target. You discard... Actually, no. I think the correct line here is 2 damage to any target and get a creature back. Get this back, 2 damage there. Because if they have a card in hand, then making them discard doesn't do anything. Alright, game 3. Oh, that's scary. Their deck is really good against mine. I almost wonder if I am supposed to bring in, like, Signal Pest. It feels really bad against, like, Fiery Confluence. I think I just gotta keep it. Alright, we're on the draw. Yeah, I mean, I guess I keep this hand again. It's got Brainstorm, Arcanist, Dockside Extortionist, Phyrexian Revoker. And I think naming Squandered Resources with Revoker is pretty good against them, but problem is now they know about Daze. Yeah, also Elvish Reclaimer turn 1 is pretty scary. Alright, let's go Watergrave Do I go tapped or untapped? I think I go untapped. I don't have to Brainstorm main phase. I have a Mox. Actually, that's main phase Brainstorm. I have a Mox. Okay, there's Daze. Putting back this for sure. And then I guess Dockside Extortionist on top of that. Then I can Scalding Tarn. Zurin Orb. Okay, so that's important. Dockside Extortionist. So we're going to Scalding Tarn for red here. And I'm just going to play the Arcanist, I believe. And I want Steam Vents. Yeah, I think getting Arcanist as an engine going is my best chance of getting ahead here. They sack this, they grab a fetch land, then Elvish Reclaimer becomes a big creature. Interesting, no fetch, okay. Well, then next turn, Kolaghan's Command on Elvish Reclaimer Zurin Orb I think is going to be pretty strong. Vendilion Click too, but I think I can wait a turn because I have Daze. Kill this, kill this. I almost should have just made them discard a card rather than killing Zurin Orb to just limit the total access of mana they have. But I think with Daze, I'm in an okay position. Alright, well, I was waiting for my opponent to do something because I thought their internet went down. It turns out it was mine. We're going to Daze this Endurance. Bouncing the Watery Grave. No, I want to play this game. Okay, so we Daze Endurance. That is just so good. Daze is a great Magic card. Then we cast Brainstorm. We put back... I want double blue, so I'm going to put them back like this. And then I can set up for Vendilion Click. I don't even know where the timer is here. That was a weird lag. Okay, we're doing the things. We Daze the thing. They have 2 cards in hand. They're in lands. Sitting here like terrified of Daze. I understand. They went for a good play and it didn't work out. Stitcher Supplier. They mill 3. That would have been a really good Endurance, by the way. That would have been gross. So now I get to Vendilion Click them. Watergrave untapped. Or I can play Hard Evidence and get back Hard Evidence. Nah, let's Vendilion Click them. We attack for 1. They're probably going to block. That's fine. Ooh. Disfigure, you say? Fair enough. Dreadhorde Arcanist down. They have 1 card in hand? And now we just start taking over the game with Vendilion Click. Perfect. See what your last card is. And we're drawing a land, we know that. So I can impulse if I want to skip a land. They have 2 lands in hand. All right, perfect. We know Verdant Catacombs Mountain. So if they get up to Fiery Confluence, that does do a little bit of stuff to us. I don't really want to play out like Phyrexian Revoker here. Let's impulse right now. I guess play Mountain. Impulse here. Bloodchief's Thirst, Lava Dart. I'll take Bloodchief's Thirst because that's the only answer to a lot of the big creatures my opponent can draw. Attack here, and then I suppose I'm just going to play Hard Evidence and blocks. So we knew about Verdant Catacombs Mountain, so I don't know anything else in their hand. We're drawing more lands, but that's okay. We can just keep hitting with Vendilion Click. Crack our clue. Inquisition. I feel like we're going to save Inquisition for another turn. If they had any cards they could play, they would play, right? Removal, they would kill Vendilion Click, and stuff that impacts the board, they would play. So I just want to save Inquisition to then wait and know the coast is clear from stuff. And I almost feel like I should play out Dockside Extortionist just as a creature that attacks. But I'm not sure. Okay, Chain Lightning is good. They can flash it back though, so we should only cast that for lethal. Let's Inquisition now. I don't think it's going to get too much better. Okay, crop rotation for Field of the Dead. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess Engineered Explosives is going to be for 0. They just grab Misty. Interesting. Attack for 3. Put them down to 6. Play Darkside Extortionist just for value. This is like the worst Dockside Extortionist matchup, but he does attack. Okay, Courser does not gain them life and they die. Beautiful. Throw a possibility, we attack for 3, then we Chain Lightning them. Wow, the tempo play really worked against the lands deck. That's fun. And if they flash it back on me, then I can pay 2 and flash it back on them. Although they would die when that happens, so. GG's, sweet deck. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Killer Bean 007. This hand we have to mulligan, obviously. No lands is a recipe for not success. I'm actually going to keep this hand because we have a good number of lands. We get to discard one of them to Thrill of Possibility, so we're really keeping a 3-lander, which is totally fine. Playing against Mana Crypt. It's going to be fun. We have a win condition. I have yet to play against the Artifacts deck. I hope they don't have a land. No, they do. Okay. Nothing too scary yet. I'm just going to get down Hard Evidence. I think having a blocker is going to be pretty valuable. And Brainstorm gets better the longer you can wait. That way you know what specifically you're looking for. Like, if I cast Brainstorm here, I'm just going to see the same 2 cards on top of my deck and then draw them. If I wait until I get a fetch land or I'm looking for a key turn when I need like Vendilion Click on turn 3 or turn 4, then Brainstorm becomes quite good. Goblin, ooh, okay. Goblin Engineer is good. So this is a card that I probably need to find removal for. Okay, they're just getting Master of Ethereum. That one's less scary. I have some ways to kill it, at least. Reckless Impulse. Till the end of your next turn, Mountain Hollowbound. Okay, so they just get 2 lands until the end of the next turn. I can Brainstorm and try and find a way to kill the Goblin Engineer, or I can cast Thrill of Possibility, set myself up. Right now I have Bloodchief's Thirst, Chain Lightning, Lava Dart. It's not super likely that I hit, so I think I'm just going to play it a little bit safe, give them the Goblin Engineer activation, and then Thrill of Possibility. Yep, so Master of Ethereum comes down as a 2/2. I can still find Chain Lightning probably and deal with this. Okay, they cast Tishar. We're going to try and hit Daze here. Let's do this. Discarding Swamp. Tarfire, I guess, can deal with that. Okay, so we Tarfire the Tishar. Okay, we're actually in business here. That's a really early Tishar. So I guess we lead with... Oh, I don't have the double red that I want. Right, because I'm going to Flooded Strand, but it's just going to get basic Island. But I do lead on Brainstorm here. Dreadhorde Arcanist Impulse. So I'm going to cast Tarfire. Polluted Delta can grab another red source. Okay, so let's put back Flooded Strand Watery Grave. No, let's put back Underground Sea Watery Grave, because Flooded Strand lets me Brainstorm again with Dreadhorde Arcanist. Yeah, then we Tarfire the Tishar, because that card's absolutely terrifying. You cannot let that card stay in play. Then we do this for Badlands. I guess I just discard Flood Strand here. Alright, pretty good spot, actually. I have blockers. I get to go Dreadfuge into Dreadhorde Arcanist to like deal with removal on Dreadhorde Arcanist. Steel Overseer, definitely gonna Lava Dart that one. Ooh, Academy as well. Alright, looks like I'm not hitting anything with Dreadfuge, most likely. They bring back Prism to draw a card. Their deck is so sweet. Oh, I can't Lava Dart that because of Master of Ethereum. Okay. Okay, we really need Engineered Explosives. We take 4 here because Crab Token's going to be able to block for more than that in the future. Then I go Swamp Dreadfuge. Because this is probably just counter magic from them. Ooh, Savine's Reclamation. That's unfortunate. So they could just Reclamation get back the Overseer. We're about to have a problem. So I guess I just have to Impulse now. I don't think Dreadhorde Arcanist will do it. Daze Kaito Shizuki Spellseeker. Definitely not dazing anything. Kaito seems bad. I guess I grab Spellseeker. And then I can double Lava Dart the Steel Overseer, but there's like a million ways they can get it back. They're in deep, deep trouble. Tishar was just bait all along. So they grow their team. I can Lava Dart twice, but they just Goblin Engineer it right back. In fact, they could do it at instant speed. There's just nothing I can do about that. I'm taking 9. And I have to just like draw explosives for 2, basically. Ooh, KCI, okay. I like it. So they can KCI sack Prism, then get back Prism if they want. Yeah, the Artifacts deck is really good, and I don't have any of the counters to it. I'm just playing kind of like cheap interactive stuff. The Healy is pretty problematic. They can't Savine's Reclamation, but they can next turn. Watery Grave. So can Spellseeker? I think I'm just dead. Let's go to game 2. I'm not beating this. Okay. Artifacts. So Dockside Extortionist seems very good. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Engineered Explosives is good. I have the tools to beat this. I just have to draw them in the right order. Going first. Yeah, this hand seems good. Daze into Vendilion Click. We can lead on Flooded Strand for Underground Sea. Or actually Steam Vents, I think is what I need. That way I can cast Vendilion Click and Chandra. I have Daze at the ready. Let's play Krark. I'm feeling it. Enlightened Tutor. That's fine. I guess I just Daze whatever they hit with the Tutor. Mana Crypt. That's... Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Dazing Mana Crypt does not feel good. But... Yeah, actually this works, right? I can double Daze. And if Krark flips, then I can double counter. Tails always wins. I lost. Do it again. Daze again. Come on, Krark. I believe in you. Okay. Never mind. I will not daze. I should have just dazed the Enlightened Tutor. Workshop Assistant is fine. Alright. This is totally going to work out. I don't want anyone to worry or anything. Let's, I guess, just play Badlands. Cast Magmatic Insight, discarding Steam Vents. No, let's discard Basic Island. Come on, Krark. I believe in you. Alright, I win. I will draw 4 cards. Thank you. And I will attack. Discard Mountain. Ugh, if Krark's Daze worked out, that would have been so good. Walking Ballista for 2. Can kill Krark. Sure. I can Engineered Explosives for 0, though. That seems pretty good. Let's just attack for 2. See what happens there. I might get in some free damage. Then I can just play Team Vents untapped. Play Explosives for 0. And then in their upkeep after they get Mana Crypt flips, I can kill it. Alright, kill everything for 0. They kill my Krark. They lose Mana Crypt. All is well with the world. I have the ability to daze again, which they must have forgotten about. Although, maybe dazing that was bad, right? Because they have Workshop Assistant, so anything that, like, sacrifices just gets that back into play. I'm not sure. I've returned so many lands to hand this game, though, it feels pretty bad. Go ahead and play Watery Grave tapped. Pass turn. I have Lava Dart to deal with Steel Overseer and friends. Then we have Chandra to start attacking. And Vendilion Click to take over the late game. Alright, there's Lava Dart's going to be quite good there. Alright, we kill this. Then we get to go Scalding Tarn. I think for the basic island is just where we want to be. Or Underground Sea, sure. And then we draw step Vendilion Click them. And we're taking over the game. Okay, Prismatic Ending, Seasoned Pyromancer. Both of these are good. I guess I'm more scared of Seasoned Pyromancer making a bunch of tokens because their board presence is really bad. So they can Prismatic Ending my Vendilion Click and then I just play Chandra. Yep. They have no cards in hand. Excellent. Tarfire is pretty good. So I suppose we want to go Chandra here. No, that seems bad actually. Let's Spellseeker and hold up Tarfire. Dreadfuge, Inquisition, Hard Evidence, Impulse. What use there's Brainstorm? Brainstorm's quite good. Demonic Tutor is also fairly tempting with Chandra, but I feel like Brainstorm's just better. I can also set up a situation where... Actually, I like that. Let's just grab Dreadfuge. Then I can set up a situation where I Tarfire the Workshop Assistant, and then I can Dreadfuge whatever they get back. Dig Site Engineer. Okay, I guess I deal with that too. In fact, that one needs to die. So we're going to go Tarfire Lava Dart. Ooh, Kolaghan's Command. Okay. Alright, I need to set this up. So I can Tarfire Lava Dart the Dig Site. I can Tarfire the Workshop Assistant. Then I can Lava Dart the Dig Site Engineer. Yeah, that works. Tarfire this, Lava Dart this, Kolaghan's Command, kill this, make them discard. They get back Steel Overseer, that makes sense. Then they have one card in hand. Let's Kolaghan's Command. Target player discards a card, 2 damage to any target. Then we Lava Dart this. Then we play Steam Vents tapped. Attack for 1. So they have no cards in hand, we have Chandra in our graveyard. And I think we stabilized this game. They just top deck nothing. Excellent. Let's... Ooh, Dreadhorde Arcanist might be better than Chandra. I love the Arcanist. Let's do that. Attack. And now they're kind of under the thing. I regret getting Dreadfuge, but my plan was to use it to do other stuff. It's going to be pretty useless now. Saheeli's there. Can I kill Saheeli? Yes. Oh, that works even better. Phyrexian Revoker. Actually, no, that doesn't work on Saheeli. So this Chandra. Chandra's going to make some elementals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to Tarfire. Attack them there and attack them with 1. So we hit Saheeli for 3 and then Tarfire her. What? Okay, that worked anyway. I swear I attacked Saheeli with 1 and then with the other, but that worked out. So we are 1-1 against the artifact deck. That late game staying power of Chandra, though. And this is just the spells deck in action, right? Chandra, Dreadhorde Arcanist, Krark. Oh, people are going to say this isn't synergy, but this is a synergy-based control deck. I used Krark to get a lot of value off Magmatic Insight. He hurt me with Daze, but he made up for it later in the game. My opponent had to kill him because if he was in play, things would have gotten crazy really fast. Just having all these cheap spells with Dreadhorde Arcanist and Chandra means, you know, if I can get to a board state, I'll just take over the late game. Oh, do I keep this hand? I don't think I can. I'll keep this one. Again, Thrill of Possibility. I'm going to get rid of Swamp. So we can Dreadfuge turn 1. Hopefully don't have Mana Crypt. Okay, that's pretty good then. Let's go Watery Grave. Show me what you got. Okay, so they're loaded on 3s, which is kind of a problem for me. My deck's very slow. But they don't have mana right now, right? They have Plains, Steam Vents, and then a bunch of uncastables. But Savine's Reclamation kind of puts a damper on that, so I need to find a way to get rid of that. And there's Inquisition of Kozilek. Yeah, I guess I think I'm going to wait a turn. I'm going to grab... I think I'm just going to cast Impulse this turn. I don't want to Inquisition right away because I can like Chain Lightning the Angie's Ravager Dig Site Engineer and then Inquisition. I just want to dig deeper into my deck because I need to pressure them. Oh, they draw Tolarian Academy. That's quite poetic, actually. Impulse for Dreadhorde Arcanist? Yeah. Things are going to get out of hand very quickly for my... Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think we're in a good position right now. Let's grab Badlands. Let's go ahead and Inquisition. Banefire. So they would need a lot more to be able to kill my Arcanist. I'm just going to take Savine's Reclamation, I think. Obviously, we don't take Angie's Ravager. Take the Arcanist. Pass turn. We have Daze, then we can Chain Lightning. Okay, Memnite, that's a good draw. Turns on a lot of stuff for them. So their hand is Banefire, Etch Champion, Digside Engineer, Angie's Ravager. They're doing nothing? Okay, they play the Ravager. I think that's fine. We're just going to Chain Lightning both of their creatures this turn, and that's probably just going to be the GG. Oh, Kaito, so good. Alright, Chain Lightning here. Then we attack. I'm going to kill the Memnite because, oh wait, I could just Dread Fugue the Banefire. That seems even better. Because then I can cheat. Nah, let's... They draw Mana Crypt, then my Daze is pretty bad if I go for the other play. They have 3 cards on hand, Banefire, S Champion, Digside Engineer. I think I'm just going to Dread Fugue the Banefire. If they draw a land, they can go S Champion into 2. Yeah, let's do that. Cast this targeting you. Take Banefire. I can hard cast Daze next turn. Do I even want to? Probably. So now they just have Etch Champion and 1 unknown. Okay, that will take it down. See you guys in the finals. Alright, we're playing in Saven 7. This hand's great. A lot of times just having 3 lands in your opener or 4 lands with Magnetic Insight just feels nice. Yeah, let's just discard the Swamp. If I get Dazed here at Force Spike, it's going to feel so bad. Nice. Oh man, this deck is so sweet. It's just got a little bit of ninjas, a little bit of spell synergy, and a whole lot of Vendilion click action. Consider, nice. Mountain. So right now I'm putting my opponent on Storm. Blue-red, consider. Didn't do a whole lot turn 1. Okay, okay. What do you got under Isochron Scepter? Mana Drain, alright. Do I have anything to deal with that? Pretty much just Kolaghan's Command. Yeah. Let's just Demonic Tutor for Kolaghan's Command. Phyrexian Revoker can work, but Kolaghan's Command being an instant is nice because I could just like wait until they cast a spell and then just take down the Isochron Scepter right away. And now they know, right? They're just locked into holding up Scepter. I can end of turn play Spellstutter Sprite. And then what do? Or end of turn Vendilion Click. I can draw Phyrexian Revoker. Mr. Keymaker himself, I'm honored. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to do anything here. Do I draw stuff Vendilion? No. I think I have a main phase, pre-main phase 1 Vendilion Click. Cathartic Reunion, sure. Beginning of combat, we Vendilion Click them. This way, when they mana drain, they get... Oh, they don't counter it. Interesting. Force of Negation, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Serum Visions. Well, I take Force of Negation, and they're just gonna die to Vendilion Click. I'm on board with that. Polluted Delta. Attack for 3. And they have Dragon's Rage Channeler. I do have Lava Dart for that. So there's no point in playing anything here. Instant Sorcery Land. So yeah, Lava Dart does work on that. They already have Sorcery, but they do get to Surveil 1. So let's go ahead and start with Lava Dart on Dragon's Rage Channeler. See if they mana drain this. And their hand has Serum Visions. I'm just going to Spellstutter Sprite the Serum Visions. If they want to mana drain that, they're welcome to as well. Okay, the Isochron Scepter mana drain. The thing is, they get that mana post-combat. So this is still card advantage from me. And then I just get to Kolaghan's Command. Hopefully draw a land, and then I can get back Spellstutter Sprite. But Kolaghan's Command, kill Isochron Scepter. I want to see... Show Game Log. Puts 2 cards on top. Alright. I want to show a chat, so they don't do anything. 2 cards on top is a little bit scary. Oh, okay. Alright, so end of turn, I'm going to grab Steam Vents. No, Badlands. Because I have enough blue. Blooded Strand is pretty nice. So I can Kolaghan's Command kill Isochron Scepter and get back Spellstutter Sprite, and that's just such a strong sequence. Alright, this. Kolaghan's Command, destroy target artifact, get back Spellstutter, and I do have a fairy. Are you streaming? I'll come by after the game. I'm recording. And now I have 2 fairies, Vendilion Click, Spellstutter. Like, this is a backbreaking board state. Expressive Iteration? Not today, sir. This is a fairy. Team Vents, Watery Grave. I think just basic island is fine. Spellstutter this. Okay. You know what? They got there. And they didn't kill my Vendilion Click. Beautiful. This card is so scary. Alright, let's attack. Then play Kaito Shizuki. Draw a card. Thrill of Possibility main phase? I mean, I think I'm just going to discard this Dockside Extortionist. I might as well do this now. Alright, seems good. They draw 2. Their deck looks fun. I mean, blue-red with all this counter magic. Like, they survived their Isochron Scepter on Mana Drain getting killed. They survived Spellstutter Sprite on Expressive Iteration. The biggest problem is Vendilion Click is huge. Alright, let's attack for 3. Although I might want to find Chandra. Let's attack for 3 and see what happens. 7 is good. Let's just uptick and draw. Bloodchief's Thirst is fine. I think I'm gonna Spellseeker for Inquisition. Just see what's going on over there. Mind's Desire Turnabout. Alright. Explains a lot. Let's Phyrexian Revoker. What do I want to name? Black Lotus. And then that's 6 damage with Vendilion Click. So they're gonna go Turnabout Mind's Desire. Oh, Deep Analysis. That makes sense. Alright, let's see what happens here. I can honestly say I was not expecting Storm. Show me what you got. That's good. Rite of Flame Ancestral, not a bad start. I have no effects, so I will F6. Alright, Storm is good to know about. What do they play? Underworld Breach? Oh no! Do they have Brain Freeze? They Turnabout again. Oh man, that's scary. They can Breach plus Turnabout quite a few times to get a ton of mana and then Mind's Desire. Yeah, this opponent played their deck really well. It's like a blue-red interactive deck, and then all of a sudden you just storm out and win. They said they have the Oracle in hand. I can Lava Dart once, but not twice. Well done, opponent. Well done. So, Storm, you say. We just want to be as aggressive as possible, so like Signal past Beaumont Courier I like. I don't think I want creature removal so much. Dockside Extortionist seems a bit bad. Scrap Trawler? Engineered Explosives can kill some stuff. You inspired this. Be proud of what you brought into this program. I really am. Like, Clean Stormlists are so fun. They interacted with me for a long time. So it kind of threw me off the scent. And then bringing this in just as like a 3-2, I guess. And I'm going to get rid of... I Lava Darted something. I don't remember what. But we're like being super aggressive. I guess Hard Evidence is kind of bad here. I want Faithless Looting just so I can find my win conditions faster. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Engineered Explosives. Let's just do it like this. Just be super aggressive. Sure. A Signal Pest in a Dream. Okay, so let's just go Island so I can Daze. Signal Pest. Okay, they're just holding up mana. Rule of Possibility, so I don't think my life total matters too much here. No point in attacking. To consider, I'm not going to counter that one. Thing in the Ice. I'll Daze that. That card's pretty scary, actually. Flooded Strand. So that's enough lands. I think I'm just going to discard Mountain here. Oh, I need red. Then I have Spellstutter Sprite. I can Underground Sea and Inquisition them. Dragon's Rage Channeler, Force of Negation is a charm. So I guess I take the Channeler. This is tough. Is it Charm's kind of good against me too. I'm going to take Channeler. On the other hand, they have Force of Negation. That's fine. Unfortunate we just draw Kaito at the moment they have it. I guess I Impulse right now. Because I could draw like a creature. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay, that seems good. Chandra's good again, but they have an answer to that. So let's just grab the Arcanist here. Then I can Inquisition it down. And this is a good hit of 3, but we get to shuffle our deck, so it doesn't really matter. Do this, grab Watery Grave, play Arcanist. The old Signal Pest Dreadhorde Arcanist wombo combo, which honestly I had never thought of until just now. That's actually really sweet. Yeah, I never would have thought of that. So they discard Desperate Ritual Mountain. So their hand is Force of Negation, Island, Island. They just played an Island. Aether Flux Reservoir, I love it. So their hand is Force of Negation, Island now. Okay, let's attack. So I want this to happen after. Oh, it doesn't work actually. Cast Inquisition. I thought it would work like you could do it. They have Force of Negation, Prophetic Prism. I guess I could just take Prophetic Prism. Leave them with only reactive cards because I'm about to resolve Kaito. Play Kaito. And I need to pressure them. The last card is just Force of Negation, so let's just make a ninja here. There's our island. So let's do that. Attack with everything. All the friends. So last time I clicked it the other way. This time let's do it this way. It doesn't work. Okay. Never mind. Let's draw. Dreadfuge is pretty nice. I know they have Force of Negation, so they can exile it. So let's just Spellseeker. Use the ability, yes. Spellseeker is going to grab maybe Chain Lightning. I do like Chain Lightning. That can kill them very quickly. Yeah. And they have 2 cards in hand. I'm not going to Dreadfuge because I have Spellstutter Sprite. Cast Firebolt. Yeah, let's counter this. Can't even Force of Negation that either. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. So now we go Swamp, Dreadfuge with Cleave. They counter that. Makes sense. Then we Chain Lightning them. +1 life. Sometimes that's all you need. Alright, now we get to attack with everything. I don't know if that's lethal yet, but it's a lot of damage. Chain Lightning their face. Actually, that's exactly lethal. Oh, that's so beautiful. Alright, game 3 against Storm. Let's do this. Still exactly dead. Was close though. Okay, the aggressive plan worked. Signal Pass, Beaumont Courier, and all that stuff I like. I think honestly our deck is just sweet. Scrap Trawler honestly is going to be pretty nice with... They have like disruptive spells. Clearly I should have countered my Firebolt for +2. Oh my gosh, this hand is good. Turn 1 Krark, turn 2 Thoughtseize or Inquisition and Hope. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to play it a bit slower? Oh, it's so good if I get there. But if they... Go to Delta. Play out our Mox. Oh, what do I do here? I think I cast Dreadfuge first. Grab Underground Sea. That will help clear the way for Krark. Because if I play Krark and miss, yeah, they just counterspell or whatever. I have a really bad time. So they're just going to hold up counterspell next turn. And they can Izzet Charm killing the Krark. I guess I just take... It's actually a pretty tough spot, right? This counter magic is annoying. What if I just take the counter magic? What if I just take counter spell? That's interesting. I don't know what to do here. If I take counter spell, they have Izzet Charm. If I take Izzet Charm, they have counter spell. Take Izzet Charm. That also lets them draw and discard and stuff. And if they want to counter spell my Inquisition, I think that's fine. So in hindsight, if I'd played Krark, they would just kill it and it wouldn't be good for me. Underworld Breach Oracle. I can impulse for a land. I think I want to do that. Okay. That's something. Daze is fine. They do have another land in hand, so... Or no, that's the land I saw. Maybe Daze is the play. I actually like Daze a lot. So no land, but we can go like Inquisition, Daze. They hit a 3rd land, we're gonna be sad about it, but let's hope for the best. They impulse. I am not going to Daze that. They play their island. We draw Chain Lightning. So I think for the sake of mana, I just want to get down Krark here. That way, this basically takes out Counterspell. And if they didn't have a land that turn, I would have had such a sick sequence of Krark, Daze, Untap, Play Inquisition. But now I still just get to play Inquisition. Their counter magic is gone. Phyrexian Revoker is pretty good. Alright, show me what you got over there. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. I need Chandra really bad. Island, alright. Go Spellseeker. Use the ability, yes. What am I grabbing here? Brainstorm or Demonic Tutor? I think probably just Brainstorm. Get myself out of this nonsense. Deep Analysis. Have Days. Yeah, let's just cut them off of stuff. I don't want them drawing more cards. Rill of Possibility. Alright, let's discard our Lava Dart. There's our Black Source for Kolaghan's Command. Play Island, I can Brainstorm right now. I'm attacking for 1. This is a really slow start. They Deep Analysis, that's fine. They Firebolt, that makes sense. They have 5 cards in hand. I need to deal with Underworld Breach like as soon as possible. And I guess Brainstorm end of turn does that. Okay, so I can put Swamp on top. Then I can play out my Swamp. We can Kolaghan's Command, get back Krark. That doesn't help too much. I can go Beaumont Courier into Kaito and just tap out. The problem is next turn they have a lot of stuff going on. But I think I like that. Beaumont Courier. Attack for 1, get rid of the Swamp. Then, yeah, I just gotta give them a turn here. I need to put stuff in play. I need to get to my discard or like red sources. But I'm just kind of getting screwed by my mana here. Flashback that, kill that. Okay, that's a sign of desperation, I think. Magmatic Insight. Not terrible. Discard this. Demonic Tutor. Okay, am I just Demonic Tutoring for a mountain? Is that actually happening? That seems so bad. Spellstutter Sprite's pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty likely to draw a mountain. I don't think I'm tutoring for a mountain here. Spellstutter Sprite is interesting. Vendilion Click I like a lot. Do that. Vendilion Click. Kaito's gonna make a ninja. Play this. Pass turn. Uh-oh. I don't like that at all. I think I'm gonna lose the storm. I just misplayed this game. I have a Lava Dart in my graveyard. That's pretty good. Target themselves. Young Pyromancer, sure. Dragon's Rage Channeler, also fine. Serum Vision's pretty good. Okay. Alright, deck. We need a mountain more than just about anything. Scrap Trawler. I love it. Alright, Ninja, get in there. Do your work. Kaito draws a card. Okay, Tarfire being instant is nice. Might not be super necessary though, because I think I pretty much have to kill Young Pyromancer in this exchange. So I might as well just use the sorcery speed thing. Just chain lightning Young Pyromancer. And then, do I draw step Vendilion Click? Or... Yes. Yes, I do. No, I wait. I might be able to get them. If they draw too many cards, we can... No, you can't deck them with Vendilion Click, can you? Cast Expressive Iteration. Kaito's dying. They have 9 cards in hand. They're attacking Kaito. So Kaito dies. And then they have 8 cards in hand. I wonder what they are. Vendilion Click them. See what's going on over there. I know they have Force of Negation in their deck, which they probably have hit at this point. Cathartic Reunion, Expansion Explosion, Mind's Desire, Thassa's Oracle, Turnabout, Underworld Breach. So if it's gonna be really hard for their deck to go off as it is right now. If I just Inquisition Thassa's Oracle, I don't think they can win. So if I just hit a red source, we're in business. But I need to hit a red source to get there. Okay, so that's that. What do I take here? I guess it just gotta be Breach. There's our red mana. Let's go Badlands. They still have Underworld Breach. Let's hit our opponent for 4. They fall to 9. Then I can Phyrexian Revoker, naming Aetherflux Reservoir. And then I have Kolaghan's Command plus Tarfire at the ready. And then they're set up to die next turn. So if they can't combo off this turn, they lose, I think. And they're just going to go for it. So I can hit them for 4 down to 3. So they're just going all in. Which I think they kind of just win. They turn about. Okay. Tharnic Reunion getting low in their deck. Makes sense. They can Mind's Desire their entire deck. Oh, yeah, I just died to that. Thing in the ice just guarantees it. I had some way to make them draw, like an instant speed card draw. Oh, they're just going like this. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have Mind's Desire left over. Oh, they can also expansion to draw. In case you don't have a response to my MTGO closes doing to being the match. Pleasure playing with you, Caleb. Pleasure playing with you as well. Your deck is sweet. Alright, so game plan unlocked. Kolaghan's Command. You discard a card. We do 2 damage here. Then we Tarfire this one. If they mess this up, they die, but they just need to expansion for 3, and then there's nothing I can do. X equals 2. Oh, it's still, they're still just gonna get there perfectly. Oh yeah, X equals 2 makes sense. We Lava Dart this. GG's. Yeah, we'd still die here because Thassa's Oracle works even if it's on 0, so they just win the game there. All right, another 2-1. Not trophying with this cube, but I think that's because I'm playing a bit defensively, and it just shows like the synergy jacks really aren't able to go over the top. I think I played that game a bit wrong, but this deck was a lot of fun. I love Dreadhorde Arcanist Krark nonsense, so I would definitely draft it again, and I hope you guys are enjoying. See you next time. If you made it this far into the video, you're clearly enjoying the content. So if you want to help support me being able to make more content, there's 2 ways to do it. The first is free and very easy. Just following me on Instagram. You get, to see cool stuff like this cat made out of trees or this dog that's an island. Some very interesting or trippy videos like this one, which it's not for everybody. The other one is just going to my store. I sell art like the ones I've shown. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. You can shop the collections and see things like this. I'm selling t-shirts. And I would really appreciate it. Thank you.